by Adamu Mohammed. He even writes his name. He doesn't hide himself. This one is too bold and blunt. Ever since President Muhammad Buhari took over the mantle of leadership of this great country, Nigeria, we Hausa Fulani have come under severe media attack from enemy of progress. That means he has been standing on their way. Do you know what that means? God has started working among them. He agreed before he get there, but God puts confusion in their midst. But that confusion is not yet okay. We need more. Because it is God that touched him to delay. If not so, you know, our budget. You see how the man delay this, delay that, because the assignment given to him, what Nigeria is expecting, is different to the assignment on his table. Some people say the man is slow. No. What he's facing is different to what we are talking. Are you telling me he doesn't have power to control fuel? He has power. But with who? At the time, Bob scatter everywhere. Kill all the manager and the director and the company. I will see who will employ you. Whether or not dead body will come employ you from the grave. At the time, Bob scatter everywhere. Kill all the manager and the director and the company. I will see who will employ you. Whether or not dead body will come employ you from the grave. But let me make something clear to you. Stupid fellow haunting us. Whether you love us or hate us, it doesn't change anything. We are who we are. And we will continue to remain like that. We hate you even more. And we can never love you because you are all evidence. And you know, the people they call evidence, anybody that did not follow is an evidence to them. I pity those of you who keep deluding yourself that we can love and trust you. Simply because you work against your people to our own advantage. Imagine that statement. He said he pity those people that they are giving them information, helping them, and supporting them to destroy this nation. He said no matter how you support them, we still hate you. He's talking about Tinubu. No, there's no way a Yoruba man will be a faithful Muslim. You are seen an evidence to them. Because you are Yoruba. They say even though you work against your people to our own advantage, yet we hate you. Can you hear that? They are the people that you can't say, you can't beg. That thing called mercy is far away from them. Many of you have this message. You won't forward it to your brothers and sisters. You will keep it to yourself. And you say it is well with you. It is not well at all anywhere. Nothing is well this time. Let's stop deceiving ourselves. Nothing is well. I imagine if our leader will read this and keep quiet. I heard that the stupid governor of Oyo State, Ajumobi, said that they won't accept the proposed grassy bill. That means they have passed this bill to all governors. Only Oyo State governor reject it. Among all the governors, only Oyo State governor reject it. All the remaining governors as accept. Why? Because it's at the expense of their life. They will threaten to kill them. They even say that they will bring cow into the church, and if they try to stop them, they will kill you. I will read it now. But my message to that Viti Yoruba pig is that if you don't want to give us your cursed land, we will rear our cattle not only on your farmland, but in your churches. And if you try to stop us, we will kill your chicken, your hearted men like rabbits, and then turn your mother's wife, sister, daughter to our sex slave like we have been doing. He said, if we bring cow into your church and you try to stop us, we will kill all the men and we will turn all the women to sex slave. You remember he said the land is a cursed land, Yoruba land. Yes, it is cursed. Because one of our fathers caused us that we will never be united. And this is the secret in their hand. That we will never be united. He even said it. He said we are betrayers. Let me read it for you. He said, it is either you give the whole of south to us to use as grazing service, or we soak it with your blood. You know, and what you will do, like you always do, is noise on Facebook and Twitter. You see, they have discovered us. They say, there's nothing you can do. The only thing you can do is to make noise on Facebook and Twitter. Have you ever seen anywhere Yoruba gather and say, if Biafra people, they try. They even gather to make war. Have you ever heard anything from Yoruba? You cannot be united against us. Who will in your midst, who will divide you for selfishness and love money? Do you know the reason why they sponsor them? Is because they promised them that if we take over, you will be one of the lion's share of the oil. So you'll be one of the lion's shares. So all the money you spend, we will give you back. In fact, OIC will pay you back. That is why they are selling us. And you will never see any of their children around here in abroad. Can you see? He said, now hear what they say. He said, such traitors characters can never survive in our own midst, because we burn them and their families. Can you hear that? They say people like that cannot sustain in their own midst. They will burn them, both their family. One year that be rule 1 year. To wala ane wata npon le yen. Wọ́n go to ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn ni, àwọn àti pátiran jẹ wọ́n run ni. Wọ́n jẹlé wọ́n run. Ṣùgbọ́n wala aláàánú, wọ́n wà lọ́dọ̀ wa, wọ́n gbilẹ̀. Ẹ máa wà wọ́n mọ wa ní bus stop. Bàbá o, wọ́n tún máa kí wọn. Àwọn náà dẹ̀ ń tà wá. They are selling us. I so much detest Southern Christian, because they are the problem of this country. If I have my way, there won't be any functional church in this country anymore, especially in North. That's why I am so much happy with Governor El-Rufai, who is living up to the expectation of Allah in Kaduna State. We are not really pleased with it. Too slow to implement everything we ask him to implement in this country for us. He has not even done 20% of the national Islamic agenda. What is waiting for? What is he waiting for? I don't know. Can you hear that? They say he has never implemented even 20%. We will make life unbearable for Igbos, like they are in hell. And yet, we won't let them have their useless Biafra, because the whole of South is a conqueror territory. We can never see Yoruba as alien, no matter how hard they try to please or serve us, because they are born traitor and evening. Those slaves in mid-belt will continue to be willing tools in our hand. And the day they attempt to raise their head, we will cut off their head like weeds. I lack words to tell the inconsequential and always crying Niger Delta. Because what we are waiting for is to declare state of emergency in River, Bayelsa, and Delta. Then we will show them how to use power. Did you hear that? So, part of the work that Buhari must do is that to declare state of emergency. The election that they are, those people, they do some election recently. They thought those elections would turn to serious war and they would declare state of emergency. They have already bribed some people to cause battle so that they will declare state of emergency. And the person they will put there as a governor will be their man. And the work will start. Can you hear that? We are at war with you people, but we won't allow the country to break up. Imagine. They say they will fight us, and we won't allow. And all of you praying that Nigeria should not separate, then you are supporting your enemy. Because the last time that I said that, I don't care if Nigeria separates, some pastor came to me and said, Mommy, it's not good now. It's not good now. We are praying for one nation. I did not join you to pray for one nation. Because we can never be one. We can never be one. So if you are one of them praying for one nation in Nigeria, change your prayer point now. Don't. Now, maybe you don't know. This is it this year or last year that make us 100 years? Last year, thank you. That last year, which is 100 years, is the last hope of OIC on Nigeria. Assuming a Muslim leader did not come to the reign, OIC will have cancelled Nigerian name from their map forever. And they will leave us alone. We will not have problem. All this Boko Haram or everything, they will be forgotten. Silence forever. But because of selfishness, all we need is information. And information is power. Let me now tell you, those people scandering me up and down. Evangelist Funmi is this, is that. They know I will blow out Mizu. During that time that people supposed to listen to me, everybody ran away from me. They say they don't show. Because they know I have information to give to the world. Many people that reject me that time, they say she's a python. They say she's this. They say she's that. A time is coming, all of them will regret. Even though she's bad, she gave this information, but we didn't listen to her because they say she's evil. National Grazil Reserve Council Bill. You wear no book. What does that mean? What's the meaning of National Grazil Reserve Council Bill to the National Assembly? And I was surprised at what I saw. The bill creates a council to be charged by a chairman to be appointed by the president. That means anybody that wants to be appointed by the president, this is what they want them to do. Listen. The council shall have the power to take your land anywhere the land is located in this country, and they pay you compensation. The compensation is not to the community, the person that will sell the community to them. Your land, when taken, shall be assigned to headmen who shall use your land for grassy purpose. You know book now. Can you tell me what that means? That means when they take your land, before they will give it to the Fulani that is rearing cow, that means all human beings there must be killed. Yes, now. They will clear everywhere. The council shall have the power to take your land anywhere the land is located in the country, and then pay you compensation. Your land, when taken, shall be assigned to headmen who shall use your land for grazing purpose. They shall bring cow to the land, and you shall lose the land permanently to those Fulani cattlemen. If you feel that the council was not right to take your land, you can go to court. But before you go to court, you must first of all notify the federal Attorney General of your intention to sue the council. Apart from notifying, you must get the counsel and authority of the federal Attorney General before you can sue. So that means that if the Attorney General refuse to give this counsel to the sue, you have lost your land. Imagine. Who is going to be the Attorney General? One of them. So if you want to go and sue, you must take permission from him before you go and sue. And surely he will say no. Hey. And this law, when passed, shall apply to the whole country. So it means that your land in the village or anywhere is not safe. It's part of their plan, no? And this is the reason why they are annoyed with Buhari. You're supposed to sign it and pass it across. Those are one of the things that they are. Those are one of the assignment given to Buhari. Your land from your any time they want and pay you whatever they want as compensation, even when you don't want to sell. And remember that for you to get compensation, you must have documents showing or proving ownership. Your papa farm, any document on it? Before you want to collect compensation, you have document to prove that this land belongs to your papa. Okay. You get C, that means you collect CFO. You that your papa gets land like maybe 100 acres. Which money you go get to collect CFO for 100 acres? You where you cannot build a house, you won't collect CFO for 100 acres. You thought it's a small money? Means everybody will lose and we will become stranger in our own land. So I think that we all in the southwest, south, and southeast must rise up and reject this bill. We must do all things to force our National Assembly member from passing that bill into law. He said we should do something. Oh yeah, what are we going to do? We lazy one. We are too much afraid. I said my pastor tell me this morning that I should be careful. Danger is coming. Yeah, he's right. But if everybody is afraid of danger, let's hide. Go and carry a blanket, cover your head, enter your room. You will not knock door, you will blow your door. Please share this with any Nigeria you know. Save our children's future. Nigeria belongs to all of us, not only certain people. Pray for Nigeria. That is one. You see how sweet is the message? Because you want is that, God, my problem. When Bob come, he will even put an end to your problem. Because the moment they kill you, you don't have problem again. Abi? And the only one you will face is hell. So forget your problem now. Some people will go and hit and say, the reason why I come here, the mama no talk about it. Forget, I don't want to know your reason now. Let us reason together.